Tiny, tiny blue, where are you? We need insight from you now. Paranormal's what you do. Tiny blue, it's supernatural detecting time now. Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to character generation for our Paranthropology PH.D. Woo! Yay! We'll see how long he puts up with that. So, we are officially in Paranthropology degree school. That's what it's officially called, Paranthropology school. Thank you to everybody who got us here. I thought it might be fun to watch me go through character generation. I did like how Conrad called it that. Kalen Conrad called that. He's earning his keep. He's earning his keep. And if he earns his keep well enough, we might get him an unofficial, official honorary degree from the school. He too can be a doctor of metaphysics. Yeah, so I thought that might be kind of fun to fill this out together. Obviously, I will be cutting out anything that has sensitive information in it, like, you know, financial information or that kind of stuff. But up until that point, I think we'll be good. I do have a Patreon set up that will be free. There'll be a free tier, but I'm also, I think I've figured out how to do a free membership to people who donated to the GoFundMe. I think. So you're gonna have to work with me on this one. So those of you who donated to the GoFundMe, I believe I'm going to be able to give you guys a free membership to the Patreon, which will allow you guys to have access to behind the scenes stuff. Do you want down? How about you go in the chair? But yeah, so that'll give you guys a chance that will allow you guys access to all the Patreon stuff without having to pay for any of it yourself because you've already paid for it. I'm pretty sure I can do it. What's the worst? The thing that's going to be the trickiest is getting the code to everybody for the free membership, because there's like a link that I will be generating as the creator of the page, and I've got to get that to the people who donated. And there's a few anonymous donators. Yep. So I'll have to track y'all down. I don't blame you. So it does say here, this is the application for the expanded degree only, 19 courses. So if you're seeking the standard 12 course degree, do not use this application. Use the other application instead. I did notice that there's another expanded degree that looks interesting. But I think after you do one, you can use your credits if you want to go back and do another one. So I think I can fill in the blanks. Let's see. I understand that by completing this application, I am enrolling in the IMHS degree program and that my tuition payment must be submitted immediately following this application. All right. See, that's why I wanted to get this done. And apparently we're still using the 2025 special rates. So what I'm reading is as soon as I get this paid, they're going to drop the rates for 2026. That's what I'm reading. All right. So yes, I understand. Boop. The goal here is to pay this in full. I was looking at the different little payment plans, and they do have one where you can do like a monthly payment thing. But if you do that, you can only do one class a month. And we're not doing that. We're not taking 19 months to do this. It's not happening because I will forget. That's why. Also, we can knock this out. There's only 19 classes. We can do this in a month, probably. If not, hey, we got entertainment, right? It can't take that long. Famous last words. It can't take that long. All right. Legal name. Ooh, what if I already have a title? What if I already was a doctor? I think they want like Mr. or Mrs. It doesn't actually matter. All right. There's my legal first name. Legal last name. Nickname. Should I put Tiny Blue in there? Your name as it should appear on your diploma. See, there we go. All right. So, Dr. Tiny Blue. Legal name only. All right. Well, you take all the fun out of it. we're gonna do this. I want my full name on there. That's right. I want my full regal name on there. Let's see. What email do I want this going to? I'm gonna send it to the email that I check regularly, that I apparently autofill enough times that I don't actually remember anymore. It's like remembering your phone number. Now that I have autofill on so many things, I don't like it. Autofills my address. So I had to remember my address the other day, and I was like, like, you don't know where you live? No? How long have you lived there? 8 years. Leave me alone. No dashes or spaces. They want my phone number with no dashes or spaces. Please ensure it's correct. All right. How old are you? Freaking old. I am ancient like the pyramids. Actually, I found out that like quite a few of you are older than I am, and I think that's kind of funny. Ooh, upload your photo. Ooh, for your student file? Ooh, do I have a good photo? I haven't taken a good photo of myself in a while. Do I have to? Whoosh, I don't have a good photo. I guess we'll have to take one. All right. We're filtering this bitch too, by the way. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Snapchat. Snapchat's got good filters, yeah. One's pretty. Ooh, I also have like some sparkles going on. I like that. Smooth my skin out. Actually, there's some filters. No, I don't want that one. I have some on here that I like just because like they don't really do anything other than just smooth you out. I wish I looked that good. Never noticed that gave me blush. Should pay attention to these more. Good enough. All right, let's see. Fun. We having a good time? Gotta get my fatty angles in here. Hang on. Fatty angles. Goodness. Professional. Okay, no, I look like I'm gonna murder somebody. I hate taking selfies. Sure. Where's the camera? Where should I be looking? Fine. I look smug. Smug's good. I can live with smug. I'll get this picture done and I'll post it so you guys can see it. My official headshot for the school. It will look nothing like me, by the way. You'll be like, wow, you look like you're 20. I worked really hard to look like I'm 20. Well, that took a whole lot longer than it should have. But let me tell you what, I look great. I look amazing. We got my student file picture. Continue. I look very, very regal. All right. Specializations. Choose your degree and designation. Now, please choose desired IMHS degree. This will be printed on your master's and doctoral diplomas and can be changed later. This will be printed on your master's and doctoral diplomas. Paranthropology. Pump. Let's see. Please choose desired doctoral designation. We're going here. We're going for the PhD. All right. Why are you seeking a degree in metaphysics? What will you do with this? This is to help us get to know you and has no bearing on your approval. I mean, last time I had to fill this out, I had to write a fucking essay and it had a lot of bearing on if I was going to be approved or not. Let's see. Why am I seeking a degree in metaphysics and what will I do with it? Let's see. I'm going to use my dictation software. So this should be entertaining for everyone involved. I am seeking a degree in metaphysics, specifically in Paranthropology, because I have always been interested in the intersection of human interaction with the paranormal and the unseen forces of the world around us. And you got to complete that sentence. There's a whole ass sentence happening here. You know what? I bet they don't even notice. Let's see. What else could we say? Do I just leave a sentence? I mean, last time it had to be a whole ass essay. I'm seeking a degree in metaphysics, specifically in paranthropology, because I've always been interested in the intersection of human interaction with the paranormal and the unseen forces in the world around us, and how human society interacts with people, places, and objects that have been deemed paranormal, or trying to remember all the bullshit I say on my other channel. That's legit. Come on. I'm just trying to remember all the big words. And how human society interacts with people, places, and objects that have been deemed paranormal or imbued with spirit energy in some way by possession, comma, spiritual interaction, comma, invocation. We'll put a period there. I didn't tell you to put a period there. Whether that be by possession, spiritual interaction, invocation, or the ritualistic imbuing of an object or place with spiritual energy. Human interaction with the unseen world around us has always been a fascinating topic to me, and I'm excited to participate in a program that is willing to investigate that aspect of the human experience. I need to correct one of those. Ooh, did it correct me? I'm using a new dictation program. Interaction with the unseen world around us. Oh, it did. It corrected me. Huh. I'm using a new program. I'll let you guys know what I think about it later, but right now I'm using a new program. I'm on the 2-week free trial. There we go. Words of it. Interaction with the unseen world around us has always been a fascinating topic to me, and I'm excited to participate in a program that is willing to investigate that aspect of the human experience with an open and unbiased mind. All right, let's read this back to ourselves, because I don't care how smart this program is. I'm dyslexic. I know how this shit works. I am seeking a degree in metaphysics, specifically in Paranthropology, because I've always been interested in the intersection of human interaction with the paranormal and the unseen forces of the world around us. This is not a lie. And how human society interacts with people, places, and objects that have been deemed paranormal or imbued with spiritual energy in some way. Also, not a lie. Whether that be by possession, spiritual interaction, invocation, or the ritualistic imbuing of an object or place with spiritual energy. Human interaction with the unseen world around us has always been a fascinating topic to me, and I am excited to participate in a program that is willing to investigate that aspect of the human experience with an open and unbiased mind. There's about this much bullshit in there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Honestly, that is actually kind of how you write an abstract for when you're getting ready to present a paper at a conference. That's kind of how this works. And then you actually write the paper. Y'all think you write the abstract after the paper? No. Abstract comes before the paper. Abstract's the bullshit. And then you write the paper. And then you're like, oh, crap, what did I say I was going to say? That's why sometimes you read the abstract and then you read the paper and you're just like, did you forget a part here? That happens. It happens. All right, so we got that. Okay, look. It's not that bullshitty, okay? It's really not. That kind of is the whole point of the Paranormal Archaeology page. I might change that to Paranormal Anthropology, but the point is, you could do archaeology. Well, you can do archaeology, period. And here, as I keep saying, archaeology is one of the 4 branches of anthropology. So it's one of the 4 subfields. So I fully intend to call myself a para-archaeologist after this. PH.D. All right. Well, there's all kinds of questions. Oh, God, it's like an actual... Oh, who can we thank? Oh, yeah. Oh, my leg, they didn't pop. Damn it. Why did you choose IMHS for your studies? All right, cool. This is an easy one. This is an easy one. I chose the IMHS for my studies because it is the only place that I have seen a Paranthropology specific PH.D. program. I found that to be incredibly fascinating, and I'm very excited to get started. You have absolutely no idea how excited I am. I cannot describe to you in words how excited I am. How did you hear about IMHS? Who can we thank? Will it pick it up right? Dr. Kalen Conrad. Oh, I didn't spell his name right. Sorry, their name right. All right, come on. We got to go look this up. Hang on. Dr. Kalen Conrad is actually a graduate of the IMHS. I have no idea what this is going to do for me, but I am not going to lie. I haven't lied yet. Have I embellished a tiny bit? Yeah. Have I lied? No. Not yet. Let me read this over. I chose the IMHS for my studies because it is the only place I have seen a Paranthropology specific PhD program. I mean, that's true. I found that to be incredibly fascinating, and I'm very excited to get started. Okay, and I know Kalen Conrad's name is spelled correctly because I copied it off of their Patreon page. So if their name is spelled incorrectly, that's on them. By submitting this application for enrollment in the Institute of Metaphysical Humanistic Science degree program, those are words, I understand, attest, and or agree to the following terms and conditions. So I can choose some of those not to attest and or understand. All right. 1, I am at least 18 years of age. Yes. Yes. I have read and understood the online information regarding the IMHS degree program. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have also read and agreed with the IMHS terms of enrollment. Yes. We've gone over those. We have that on film. I attest that I have never been legally classified as the words I can't say on YouTube. Contact us if you feel you have extenuating circumstances. Well, fortunately, I don't have to do that. That was uncomfortable. Okay, are you gonna background check me? Because you didn't ask for any information that you would typically use to background check me, so you're just taking me at my word here. That's an awfully bold statement for something that you're not gonna... This is a CYA statement. That's what that is. I pledge to use my metaphysics degree in a professional and ethical manner. Yes. To act as a good steward of metaphysical principles to the benefit of myself and all those whom I would serve and assist. Probably. Probably that's true. I don't know if we will agree on what the term good steward means here and benefit, but yes. To seek to enhance the human condition in the spirit of do no harm and do right. Yes. We can agree on that. 4, I understand that I will initially be enrolled in as many courses as my chosen tuition plan will cover, and that once enrolled in a course, no refunds are possible. See, that's important. You should have led with that one. All right. I understand that I will initially be enrolled in as many courses as my chosen tuition plan will cover, and that once enrolled in a course, no refunds are possible. So since I'm going to do the paid in full up front, because it is actually the cheapest plan by several $100s, does that mean, because there's 19 courses, so does that mean I am simultaneously, yeah, I said that right. No, I didn't. Enrolled in all 19 courses? All 19 courses? So am I hypothetically taking all 19 courses together? I mean, I know that I'm allowed to work at my own pace. It only really matters for like the final couple classes, because like if I knock the first few classes out fast, no big deal, right? But it's like the final few classes, what if those take me longer? Anyway, it doesn't actually matter. It matters to me because we're going to do this right. And I am definitely trying to, if there's any awards or any kind of honors or anything like that, we're getting those damn things. And somehow, some way, I'm going to figure out where I can buy my little honors tassels for when we graduate. Because I'm already hunting down where I can get my little tassel to do my little toss. It's going to say 26 on it. I would even go as far as to get a graduation ring, but that's kind of an investment. That's a bit of an investment. I can make the little honors tassels. There we go. I'll just go make my own little honors tassels. They're just made out of that cheap ass rope shit that you buy at the, oh, God damn it, Joann's is closed. Well, hopefully Michael's carries it. All right, I understand and agree. I will not be a jerk. I am not on any lists that prevent me from going to playgrounds. That's weird. I mean, I'm glad it's there, I guess, but like, again, you're not running my background, so... Okay, tuition plan. I'm just going to read this to you guys. As long as you meet the qualifications outlined on the previous screen, your enrollment application will be approved. I'm so glad I spent time thinking out those really important questions. Like I said, last time I did this, you could be denied if they didn't like your answers. Yeah, you will be approved. Therefore, your tuition payment must be submitted immediately following this application. So basically, as long as you fill out that information, you're good. You're in like Flynn. Please choose a tuition plan below. No applications can be processed without a tuition payment. More information on tuition plans. All right. We want to do... There's an option for a telephone payment. They call it a bank wire transfer. I know they take PayPal, so that's weird. All right. So we got the option 1, pay in full. We got monthly payments, which is $75 down, and then you pay over 18 months. We don't want to do that one because with that one, you can only take one class a month, basically. We don't want to do that one. The option 3 is you pay $75 down, and then you basically pay for each course individually. And each course is roughly $75. So you end up paying a whole lot more in total, especially since we're doing 19 courses. With option 3, the one you pay the most with, you end up paying the most with is option 2, because your monthly payments for option 2 are $86 and some change. I don't know how they came up with that math, apparently. Fortunately, there's no math requirements for this. We're good. No language requirements, no math requirements. Ooh, should I pick up a language? Can I revisit Latin? I was so bad at Latin. But option 2 and option 3, see, option 3 still allows you to work at your own pace because you're paying for each class as you go, but you're still not saving as much as if you do the pay in full. But again, have to pay in full. However, you have all been wonderful people. You have all been wonderful enablers. And we're doing option 1. All right, you can use major credit card, debit card, or your PayPal account. All credit card, debit card payments are via PayPal. You do not need a PayPal account. Well, that's true, yeah. Oh, I see. If you choose to pay by telephone or bank wire transfer, we will contact you. Okay. And it does not have anything nice to say. All right, please, please, please read this. I will. Next steps. Click on the submit button below. This really small grayed out submit button that is very hard to see, yet the previous button is very large. You might want to revamp your pages. I'm just saying. Submit your tuition payment on the subsequent page. Please submit this application only if you are preparing to submit your tuition payment on the next page. Contact us immediately should you encounter any trouble with submitting your tuition payment. You will receive a copy of this form via email. All right, once your tuition is paid, you will receive an approval letter within a few hours, usually pretty fast. Define. With instructions for getting started. Check your spam, trash, junk folder if you do not receive it. And once again, contact us immediately should you encounter any problems submitting your tuition payment. All right, well, we're going to do the PayPal option because we are PayPal-y people. That's what we do. All right. All right, boys and girls. Mark your calendars. Today is Thursday, February the 26th, 2026. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that, but here we are. So it's an auspicious day somehow. 0226 of 2026. See what I did there? I didn't even mean to do that, but here we are. Mark that on your calendar. I guess we have to do it now. Trying to think if we've done everything. Well, how did this take this long? Anyway, I have a good editor. They can cut it down. All right, we're going to hit the submit button. I'm going to pause recording here, however, just in case anything weird happens. And I'm going to go check my email, which y'all don't need to see. I'm not going to lie, that hurt a little bit. That was a lot of money all at once. I know it wasn't a lot, but it was a lot. That was a lot of money all at once. Anyway. Thank you, everybody who donated. I truly, truly appreciate it. It's just like watching all that move at once. That's like that literally is a rent payment. That's actually more than a rent payment for me. Anyway, also I'm waiting for my bank to call me and be like, this is the fraud department. Because I'm waiting for that one. Did you just make a purchase? Yes, I did. To the IMHS? Yes, that's me. Okay. I'm waiting for this call. We're waiting on it. All right, but here you go. I am enrolled. The IMHS Metaphysics degree program enrollment is complete. Thank you for enrolling in the Metaphysics Accelerated. It's accelerated now. Degree program. When did it become accelerated? I know it was extended. Was it? What is it? Oh, no, it is accelerated. My bad. Reading is a skill. Please allow a few hours to receive your approval letter, which will contain instructions on getting started right away or at your convenience or whatever. If you still need to make a tuition payment, we will contact you shortly. Nope. Be sure to check your spam/junk folder if your approval letter does not arrive within 12 hours. Now, when Dr. Conrad did this, he had his within like 12 minutes, I think he said. So we're going to bop over to my email that is attached to that. That is a good looking picture. I look good in that picture. If I looked that good in real life, I'd be beating everybody off with a stick. They sent me an email that basically everything that I filled out, they've just reprinted it all in the email, which is kind of nice. Now we wait and hope that putting down Dr. Kaylin Conrad's name does not get us booted. I doubt it. They don't really seem to care too much who's here. I am going to go check spam just in case. Nope, I don't have any spam. How do I not have any spam? I'm going to actually put this on pause until my acceptance letter comes. And then we'll go check it out. So there you have it. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on my character creation enrollment into the IMHS. I hope this was somewhat entertaining for all of you. I hope my editor doesn't have too hard of a time cutting this down into something remotely entertaining. I have a good editor. Have I mentioned that? And if you like my editor and you like what my editor does with these videos, be sure to watch the video all the way through and give it a like and subscribe. Because that's how I keep my editor. So there you go. Yeah, but thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. And big thank you to everybody who filled out. Thank you to everybody who went to the GoFundMe and donated to the GoFundMe. You guys are, what do the kids say? You guys are GOAT. You guys are, I'm not going to try to use any more words because I'm just going to embarrass myself. But thank you all very much for enabling me and allowing all of us to go on this crazy journey that I'm sure is going to be vastly entertaining. And we're going to learn about Mothman. And it's going to be great. And ghosts and aliens and why skeptics and debunkers are the devil. So everybody get your hats. Because we are officially students of the IMHS now. All right, to be excited. All right, see everybody in the next one. Bye.